Well, we're here. Let's talk about it. Why depression makes exercise feel impossible. If you are here and you struggle with depression, I want you to know this is a safe space, that I see you and that I know it's hard. I have been diagnosed with clinical depression, meaning my depression is really not curable. Um, I do take medication for this, there's no shame in that, but let's talk about why, when you're in a depressed state, exercise feels impossible. So, for those of you who don't know, when you enter a depressive mood um, and you feel really low, simple things like getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, showering, eating food, all these feel like monumental tasks. It feels like you're getting out of bed and you're trying to climb a mountain, which is never ideal. Okay? And so, with the feeling of depression comes low energy, you feel guilt about not being able to take care of yourself, and it's really just a downward spiral. Now, thankfully, there is hope. I'm a firm believer in reaching out to a mental health professional, talking to a trusted friend, um, and along with that comes exercise. Now, obviously, if you're in this depressive state, it is incredibly, incredibly hard. I cannot stress this enough. It is incredibly hard to find the motivation, the willpower to exercise. Because again, it feels like a task. You have to move your body, you have to drink water, you have to get clothes on sometimes if you're going to the gym. And while, yes, when you're at the gym, when you've completed a hard workout, you can feel really good about yourself. We just need to acknowledge the fact that it is so hard. Um, your body, when you're in a depressed state, is not producing a lot of serotonin or dopamine, and so you really just feel like you're in a pit, like you're stuck in this darkness, like it's never going to get better. You feel alone, you feel isolated. And a lot of times we can withdraw from our community, which for you might be the gym community, might be a friend that you're working out with, could really be anything. And so it's so important to have patience with yourself, okay? The last thing you need is to feel guilty about not getting your exercise in. Have grace for yourself, you know? And let's look at the little steps we can take, the little concrete steps we can take, all right? You're feeling depressed. Try to go for a short walk, even if it's just around your block, even if it's just up and down your street, something that gets your body moving. If you find the strength to make it to the gym, reward yourself after with a little treat. You know, like sometimes we go to the gym and then after it's like we're grabbing a nice iced coffee for ourselves, or we're eating a sweet treat. And there's nothing wrong with that. Your body is in this state of stuck and not really knowing what to do. And when we can give our bodies that kind of boost, an incredible thing will happen, okay? And again, this is such little steps that you need to take, okay? I've heard one thing you can do when you start to feel depressed and you feel like you need to get out, but you're struggling with putting clothes on, sleep in your gym clothes for the next day. The next morning, you wake up, your feet hit the floor, boom, you're out the door. Okay? That's one less thing you have to do. And so there's tons of little things we can do. Making sure we're drinking our water. Set little reminders for yourself throughout the day. Have a trusted friend text you, message you being like, hey, have you taken a drink? It's time to drink some water, eat some food. Oftentimes when we're depressed and we're struggling to eat, you know, our blood sugar can really plummet, and then we feel even worse. Our body feels worse, not just our mind. And that makes everything, again, even harder. So I really want to stress, when you are feeling depressed, when you are feeling hopeless, that it's not hopeless, that there are little steps you can take. There are people who love you. I'm proud of you. I think you're an amazing human, whether you're depressed or not. And I hope you know that you have value in this world, whether you are a contributing daily member of society or you take breaks for your own mental health. You are important. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody has the same struggles. And if you know somebody who you feel like is slipping into a depression state, please reach out to them, letting them know you're there. You don't necessarily have to ask them for anything. Just say, hey, I've been thinking about you. I'm here for you. And that can go such a long way. All right. This is Will from Happy Human Personal Training. Fitness is for all. And I'm hella proud of you. Have a great rest of your day.